Oh, I need to fix this. Oops. What? This is not right. Oh, my allergy is killing me. All right. What's up, guys? Good morning. Ugh. What's up, guys? Priscilla, we are gonna go Rouge soon. I don't know if we'll do it today, but it's gonna be soon. You're following the Maxroll build for Sorcerer, but you're struggling a lot. You're squishy and you have mana problems. Do I have any tips? I do have a tip, Stardust. You're going to want to hit Log Out, and you're going to want to hit Create Spiritborn. That's going to solve all of your problems. I'm good, guys. How are you? You get allergy... Oh, really? You get allergies worse when you sleep less? I never thought of that. Dude, I'm lagging. Look at this. I'm lagging walking around. Excuse me, Blizzard? Okay, now I'm not lagging. What was that? Oh my god, I have 21 of these things. Holy. No, but to help Stardust with their sorcerer, do you have any mythic uniques? A couple of the mythic uniques will really help you if you do boss rotations. Oh, thank you, Amanda. I'm glad you liked it. Hell yeah. If you guys like those podcasts that we did yesterday, we can do more of them. You have 4 sparks but no runes. If you make a Tyrael's, or actually maybe even a Shaco, that'll solve your survivability. And then a Starless Skies could solve your resource problems. Am I going to do boss rotations today? Not sure. Maybe. I have to go at 3, guys. So today is going to be kind of a short stream. So I'm going to have to make it up to you guys. I can only play for 3.5 hours today. I was doing errands this morning, and then I have to do something at 3. I have to go. We're just going on through, smashing the monsters down. Hog, what's up, buddy? Oh. I haven't really gotten more runes yet, Stardust. We're going to do another round where we give everyone a rune again. We're going to do that soon, but I haven't done boss rotations, so I haven't gotten more runes, really. You need a favor. Okay, what do you need, Hog? Hi, Hubber. How are you? Come by my stream at 3 Central for a comical surprise. I absolutely can't exactly at that time. I have to go somewhere exactly at 3. Can I come later? I have something to do exactly at 3. Can I come at like 5? Hog, I swear to God, man. Your timing, man. Our schedules are like perfectly aligned. Because remember when you, for that OTK competition, how you had to play the moment that the Spiritborn was being announced for Diablo 4 in Seattle? Alright, I'm going to come by. I'll come by then. Yeah, I have something at 3 that I absolutely cannot get out of. You know we would have won, right? $1 short and 10 minutes late. Hog, have you ever heard of a place called Runza? Have you ever had a Runza or know what a Runza is? You're always talking to me about Captain Hook's fish meal or whatever it is. Smell, yeah, what's up, buddy? Runza is fucking great. Yeah, it is. S. Jensen, Alpha Dog, Aorta. Thank you so much for the subs, guys. Never heard of that. It's a restaurant, not a really restaurant, more like a fast food place in Nebraska, and people absolutely love it. And they have a special sandwich there called a Runza. You're gonna have to try it sometime. It's I'll tell you what it is, Oren. Thank you so much for the prime. It's a little bit, well, it doesn't sound good. It doesn't sound good, but it's way better than it sounds. So it's a sourdough bun, and inside of it is ground beef and cabbage. And that probably sounds terrible to a lot of people, right? Ground beef and cabbage in a sourdough bun seems very weird. That doesn't seem like it would be good at all. But then you try it and you're like, oh my god. Oh my god. What is this heavenly little sandwich thing? My mic is echoing. Do you have my stream open twice or something? Are we talking about Runzas? Yeah, we are. I think you might have my stream open twice, buddy. Maybe you have YouTube and Twitch open or something. That's how a pineapple mayonnaise sandwich is. Sounds horrible, but it's delicious. Pineapple mayonnaise? Jesus Christ. What are they cooking up over there? Pineapple mayonnaise, huh? I'll show you a picture of a Runza. This is a Runza. This thing is as soft as a cloud. and it's super hot, tastes super good. And then the beef is seasoned with Runza's famous seasoning, and it's got some cabbage in it. You can add things. You can add bacon. You can add cheese. Yeah, whatever you want to it. It's pretty good, man. You're gonna have one, and you're gonna be like, if you guys know Dave Portnoy? Have you ever seen Dave Portnoy try Runza for the first time? You ever seen Dave Portnoy try it? He usually only reviews pizzas, but he came to Nebraska, so everyone said you have to try a Runza. He took a bite of it, and he's like, huh, this is pretty weird. It's like super dense. He's like, if you had one of these in the morning, you'd have to like take a 3-hour nap to recover or something. Then he took another bite of it, and he's like, well, I don't even know what to say about this. I mean, if you're asking me if I would rather have this or McDonald's, I'd rather have this. And then he took another bite of it, and he's like, this is kind of growing on me. This is pretty good. And he took another bite. Pretty soon he ate the entire thing. He's like, holy shit. He loved it. Got him, boys. We got him. Yeah, usually you want to add bacon to everything. Bacon added to anything is always an upgrade. There's a new Twitter post asking if they should nerf the Spiritborn or not. No, can you link it to me? Are we talking about Screaming Sicilian again? No, but I'm always down to talk about Screaming Sicilian, dude. I'm really surprised. Out of all the companies that actually do oh man, the allergies are killing me. Oh god. Allergies own me, man. Oh god. Out of all the companies that do sponsorships for streamers, I am so surprised. Like Totino's Pizza Rolls or Screamin' Sicilian or those like vintage gamer snack companies don't try to recruit streamers. Because if Screamin' Sicilian wanted to make a deal with me, I could eat like 3 Screamin' Sicilian pizzas per week on my stream for the rest of my life if they wanted to make a deal. They send me free pizzas for life and pay me a small amount of money. We'll call it even. I'm very surprised. They're picking the peanuts by where you live and it's destroying people's sinuses. Yeah, I never had allergies until like last year. And now they own my soul. And now I'm just constantly crying. How have I not hit 300? It's because usually when I play, I don't grind XP. Usually I play with you guys. We do boss runs where I'm in town giving away 1,000 rods of Keck W. It's because usually I'm not doing XP. That's why. But now I'm going to start focusing on it to finish this grind, and then we're going to make a rogue. I'm expecting an extremely, extremely important phone call any moment. I need this phone call to come through. Yeah, you have to do like, in order to move, I'm sure you guys know this, you have to do like 10,000 million billion things. You have to get a realtor, you have to find the house, you have to buy the house, you have to order an inspection, you have to do a final walkthrough, you have to transfer the down payment, you have to set up the escrow, you have to set up the mortgage or the homeowner's insurance, this and that. And then you have to pack everything, and then you have to move. Then you have to change your address on USPS, and then you have to literally move everything. Then you have to set up all the new utilities and the new bills. And then I'm moving from an apartment, so we don't have anything. Like, we don't have a washer and dryer, we don't have a fridge. You have to buy all of that, and this and that and this and that. It's like, oh my god, dude, moving is so garbage. I hate it. You have to do 1,000 things. Evade exists in 2.0. Yes, and in fact, I'm about ready to play it. I'm going to switch to it after this. Where am I moving to? Oh, not far. I mean, I'm just staying in Nebraska. I need to get out of this stupid little apartment. It's not fair to Sarah and Callie for them to be cooped up in a one-bedroom apartment. It was fine, but we've been here for like 2 years. Stupid. And I'm not building any equity. When you rent, you just light money on fire, so that doesn't feel good either. In Canada, most people can't buy a house unless you're in the top 10% of income. I think that's very common in a lot of countries, right? It's very hard to own a home. Yeah, the way it works here is I would say a lot more people, a lot more than 10% can quote unquote buy a house, but when you buy it, you really don't own it. It's the bank that owns it, right? You have a mortgage you have a 30-year mortgage, so hopefully you can pay it off at the end of 30 years, but the stream title still says podcasting. Oh. Oops. Thank you. Jesus, you got a Shaco and a Shroud of False Death. What a day. So you got literally everything. It's more like a credit. It's more like you're just buying you buy a small piece of the house, and if you make your payments for 30 years or whatever kind of mortgage you get, then you get the house. And the payments can be pretty brutal. Like, if you get, let's say you get like a $500,000 house, and you pay 20% down to avoid paying property mortgage insurance, PMI, then your monthly payments on a 30-year mortgage are going to be probably at least $2,000 a month. And that's just like your quote unquote rent. The amortization table of getting a mortgage pays the bank first before it really pays down the base cost of the house. You're looking to buy in Toronto with 20% down and the land taxes, then it's $5,000 a month. So wait, 5,000, I guess maybe it's 5,000 Canadian. What's 5,000 Canadian converted to USD? $30 US. I don't think the Canadian dollar is that weak. $3.6. 3.6 is a lot, though. It's probably because you're buying in Toronto, right? If you buy in the major cities, I'm assuming it's way more expensive. You pay $1,800 a month for the house and $300 more for trash and stuff around the house for a $450K house. Yep. It is very, very difficult to have the finances to just fully own a home. Usually it requires two incomes. Yeah, if you pay it off, if you do early payments, then it helps. Yeah, the thing is my I'm sure most of you have heard this by now, but my mom passed away a few weeks ago. And Lee and I are the last of our family, so my mom left what she had to me and Lee. And my mom had a lot of retirement accounts because she was a financial advisor, so it's literally what my mom did. So I'm pretty sure we're meeting with an accountant to be completely sure, but my mom not only has IRAs, she has inherited IRAs, and then she has inherited IRAs. And now we inherit that. So we're going to get an inherited IRA. I don't even know if that's a thing. I know an inherited IRA exists, but I don't know if there's a triple. But anyway, the reason why I'm bringing this up is I'm almost certain a lot of these accounts have RMDs, a required minimum distribution. So if I'm forced to take it out of the account, I'll probably just put it toward the house. Yeah, it's a triple affix IRA. Oh, I'm not surprised by that at all, Julius. I'm not surprised by that at all. Yeah, so if I had my choice, again, my mom taught me. My mom has been teaching me since I was a little kid. I absolutely do not want to take RMDs if I don't have to. I want to leave it. So if they're going to force me to take it, then I'm going to figure out the way to take out the absolute least amount of money possible. Take it out as slow as possible. You have to withdraw the entire value within 10 years. I wonder. Oh, now I'm getting some ideas here. Now I'm getting some ideas. I wonder if I can make a deal with Lee. We might be able to do some tricky stuff because Lee and I, obviously, there are a lot of brothers that grow up and hate each other and fight about everything, but Lee and I are the exact opposite. We don't fight about anything. I wonder if I can give Lee all of the accounts that require the RMDs so he can withdraw. He has to withdraw the money, which isn't good. But Lee is in a much lower tax bracket than me. So overall, I would get the quote-unquote better accounts, and I would save a ton of money in taxes if he would take the worse accounts. And then I would just have to find a way to make it up to him somehow. My mom died 2 weeks ago, yeah. They changed the laws. You have to pay the top tax rate on the dollar amount withdrawn. The amount withdrawn dictates the tax rate. Oh. It doesn't count. It isn't taxed as income to the individual. I should take the RMDs and invest in Diablo 4 skins. Yeah, there might be. Anyway, I just need to talk to a super professional lawyer slash accountant that knows all about these and consider our options. And I'm going to take the option that does two things simultaneously. I want to pay the least amount of taxes, and I want to take the least amount of RMDs possible. That's exactly how it's set up. Omicron. My mom's entire thing, I think, is in a trust. Again, my mom was a super ultimate Paragon 300 mythic unique financial advisor. So my mom's entire thing is, the lawyer said that Lee started the conversation already with the lawyer and the accountant. We're going to meet, I don't know, sometime soon. And he said that my mom's like stuff was set up brilliantly and she did it all herself. My mom was super smart about this stuff. This is what she did. Yeah, so it's all in a trust. So I think, yeah, potentially the rules could change, and obviously the reason to put it in a trust is so the rules change in our favor. Ranty, Asir, Quagmire, Sovo, Mick Mooks. Thank you so much for the subs, guys. Marticore, Udowi. Did I say that right? Udowi? Thank you so much for the gifted subs, guys. All right, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to get on Roly Poly Boy. Thank you, Sweaty. I appreciate that. There are penalty-free distributions for first-time home buyers. Oh, really? Hades, I would have absolutely no issue checking your character and seeing like what's wrong and how to make it better. But strangely, there's a very specific reason why I try to avoid that. I have done that in the past when I played Diablo 3. I said, okay, guys, tomorrow I'm going to log in. And if you guys have your character built, I will look at your character. We'll go through it together. And I'm going to show you how to make it better if anyone's interested. Oh, God, my allergies are killing me. So then the next day came. And I logged in. I'm like, okay, guys. Does anybody want me to look at their character and see how to make it better? I, was expecting, maybe between 1 to 5 people would show up and say, oh, yeah, I'd like you to take a look, Rax. You want to know what happened? I said, anybody want me to take a look at their character? I looked over at the chat and it was just me. Pages, my account, me. I'm like, and then what happened was, I was like, oh my God. Okay. Let's start with the first one, I guess. And then I, in that stream, I looked through like 20 people's accounts. We fixed 20 characters. And then the other 974 million, trillion, billion people who wanted me to look at their accounts felt so bad. They're like, oh, God. Rax, look at my guy. Okay, well, and then it was every day for about 4 straight years. I was like, Rax, you going to do another one of those streams? You going to do another one of those streams? Like, guys, I'm afraid to do another one of those streams because all it did was it helped 20 people and it pissed off 20,000 people. So that's exactly why, like, I would actually love to sit there and optimize all of your guys' characters, but the amount of people that get so sad that I didn't look at their character has made me not do it ever again. Yep, I'm still pissed. See, PVT was there. So I want to help. Okay, let's see this post for. So here's the thing. In my opinion, they should fix it. In my opinion, they should fix it. Like mid-season, they should fix. I actually think the game would get more fun if they fix it. But I know the audience without even seeing the poll results. I'm going to vote for fix it. But Blizzard asked me this. They asked me, Rax, do you think we should fix this or do you think we should leave it? I told them to leave it because way more people will be hurt that you nerfed their character than people will be happy that you balanced it. Now, it's going to get balanced. People misunderstood yesterday from the podcast. People said that I don't think that they should fix the Spiritborn. Wrong. If it was up to me, they would fix the Spiritborn and they would fix it immediately. They're going to fix it at least. Okay, I have to take this. I have to take this call. Give me 1 second. Okay, actually, that was not the phone call that I needed. That was a different phone call about something else. Okay, so anyway, so I'm gonna tell him fix it, but this poll doesn't matter. I'm sure everyone's gonna be voting for leave it. Actually, more people voted for fix it than I thought. My car warranty expired. Darius is here. I have a quad GA talisman with 40%. I also have a talisman which definitely used the 60%, Darius. Use the 60% one. They're gonna, guys. Yeah, I don't think that I'm 100% sure that this. I'm 100% sure that this poll is talking about fixing it mid-season. They're gonna fix it by season 7, 100%. That's happening. This is a mid-season fix only. That's the question. Jeremy wants to do XP. All right. Join up. You're powerful? Good. That's what we need. Iced coffee is here. I did 50 Duriel runs earlier, 0 mythics. I need Shaco and Shroud. Dude, the drop rate's really low, iced coffee. But you'll get it. Don't worry. If Jeremy is really strong, then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to roll through, and whatever I kill is whatever I kill, and he can just clean up if we can't go separately. He can just be the cleanup crew. To get a lot of XP, it's all about speed. It's about speed. Here we can actually split up, so. Is the 150 pit title still the same thing? Is it still what's it called? Is it still Maven or whatever? Yeah, Fell Maven. Bubbles back here if you care. Yeah, I've heard Fame has been grinding XP mercilessly. Yeah, it doesn't matter, Jeremy. Turning up the difficulty increases your XP very little. It's all about speed. You want to clear it in 60 seconds. It's exactly the same as D3. I'll just roly-poly through everything, and you can clean up anything that survives. But I should kill most things just roly-polying through. XP is about speed. Need to go mucho el fasto. For those of you that don't speak Spanish, mucho el fasto means very fast. Don't even try to tell me it's muy rápido. It's mucho el fasto. That sounded like Chinese. Chinese food. You always thought it was underlay, arriba, arriba. It's andale. Andale, andale, arriba, arriba. Andale, andale. Underlay. Underlay. God damn it, Roast Runner. So that was not a good run. It's going to be a 90-second run. We'd like to have them as close to 60 seconds as possible. You were doing Torment 3. Torment 3 is still good, though. If Mucho Fasto is very quick, then which is Mucho Quicko? Very fast. Fans of Fan are here. What's up, guys? Gardner, thanks for the 1-year resub, man. All right, let me You're not picking up loot. Well, I would advise you to at least pick up the Ancestrals. An Ancestral can be worth, like, look at this. An Ancestral can be worth, 50 billion gold if you get a max redirected force. A chiropractor. Unbelievable. Cajun, you're going straight to hell for that one. Hang it. All right. Here we go. Hopefully we can get that one map that starts outdoors. That's like the greatest map ever. Can do a run in like 30 seconds. Yeah. Damn, wrong second grader affix. Have you ever thought about how Sub-Zero is essentially a chiropractor? He's freezing everybody to death and fixing their backs. The treasure goblins in the seething realms, I think they give you your rewards at the end, don't they? I think they give you the rewards at the end. Jeremy, what about the Dark Citadel? Yeah, I did. The XP gains do get higher above 85, but you want to do whatever tier you can just obliterate instantly. Might be able to go a little bit higher than this. Do I have a Paragon guide? Yeah, it's pretty much just either to keep doing the Infernal Hordes or keep doing the pits. Those are your two options. The Infernal Hordes is a little bit less XP, but the Infernal Hordes also give you your masterworking materials. Yeah, 20% less XP, but the masterworking materials are absolutely invaluable, though. Today is the day Rax reaches 300. I wish, buddy. Okay. All right. The Red Locks of Love tune might be even better. Not sure if I'm familiar with that. Yeah, I'm actually not close to 300 at all. 279 is not close. Okay, Jeremy is going which way? He's going that way. So I'll go this way. Still looking for that outdoor map. Where's the outdoor map that just lets you complete it in 2 seconds? You're 160, so I'm closer than you. I'm closer. I'm closer than you, buddy. Yeah. Even Jeremy's 266. I'm still way closer than him. But he'll probably play all day, every day, and pass me or something. Jeremy's a blaster. Pinkosaurus, Clarity, J double D. How much XP per level? 441 million. 441. My potion ran out. Thank you. Oh, here we go. Dream map. Lit. Lit. You always do the edge, guys. You go around the edge, and then you do the cream filling. You do the edge first. And then the cream filling. That way you don't miss anything. I guess if one of us encounters the portal, you should just go in it. I guess it's smarter. If one person finds the portal, just take it. What takes longer, Paragon 300 or all glyphs to 100? Paragon 300 by a million trillion billion miles. This is my third Spiritborn that's going to have all glyphs to 100. So here it is again, the dream map again. I don't sell anything, Jeremy. I've never sold an item in Diablo 4 ever in any season. I don't sell items. I just give them away. They thought they maxed at 46? No, you can level them to 100. 46 is the highest radius. Wouldn't running Scourge only work in pit pushing? You never see. I never click anything, man. The only thing really worth clicking is Armored Hide. You don't need to push any of your buttons. You just roly-poly forward. It'll be Pushing buttons is an XP loss. Jeremy loves trance music. You know how Kel loves orange soda? Jeremy loves trance music. What's the target CDR for this build? The guides say is like 69% KEKW, but I'm playing with 63 and it's fine. Looks like you're having fun. I like speedrunning, man. I like grinding stuff. This is what I was born to do. If I have, I'm not gonna drink coffee today, but if I have a coffee and chat and trance music and some friends to play with, dude, I can blast for so long you almost wouldn't even believe it. The only way people were ahead of us in Diablo 3 ever was by cheating. We blasted so many Paragon. This could be sub 60. Oh, 61. Wham, crying. What's my favorite water company? I'll be honest. Any of them are fine. I'm not like picky about it, but I'll tell you what I am picky about water. I'll tell you what I'll tell you what the huge debate is. If you buy bottled water, there are usually two kinds of bottled water. There's natural spring water and there's purified drinking water. Usually has the same cost. I never buy natural spring water. Just tastes like shit. I buy purified drinking water. Never, ever, ever buy the natural spring water. That's the thing that I'm picky about. Here you get water for free. Yeah, you can go to the sink and you can fill up a glass of water, but it won't be nearly as good for you as if you drink the purified water. And it's not expensive. You can buy a 24 pack of water for $5. I don't do that either. I don't like that either. If you get a fridge that filters the water for you, usually those filtration systems are nowhere near as good as the filtration systems in bottled water, and you have to constantly clean it and replace the filter and this and that, and nope. Nope. You just buy bottled water and then you recycle the bottles. Yes, it's not as good. Recycling doesn't work 100%. It's like very ineffective. I know. I've heard it 1,000 times. I know. I've heard everything 1,000 times. I'm buying my purified drinking water. I recycle the bottles, and that's the end of it. Yeah, I've actually strongly considered it when I move to get one of those Culligan giant plastic tub things and just have it refilled with the purified water, the Culligan man. I've strongly considered it. In fact, I might do it. Sad Patrol. Jeremy, why do you link me garbage? Only link me something if it's good. Why do you link me garbage? Greater affix lightning res. You linked me a pair of 1GA gloves that weren't skillers. Yeah, I mean, isn't Biss on your build crushing hands? Sad Patrol. Did I ever hear the Diablo dumbass song? No, but it sounds like I need that in my life. I can't play any YouTube videos on my stream, though. T2 is too easy and T3 gets you one shot, then 100% play in T2. Let's bump it up a little bit. Let's go to 90s. All right, I'll check it out later, Jeremy. Damn it, man. These dead ends. Well, rip XP, boys. Did I fail 470s in a row? I failed 470s in a row right there. Spaceboy, Ricer, Botanius, Venti Cold Brew. Thank you so much for the subs, guys. Nutty Wizard gifted 5. Thank you, Nutty Wizard. What a guy. Appreciate you, buddy. Sorry it took me a second to see that. God, I'm stupid. Nice. I clicked it. Nothing happened. I think the reason why it jumps from 80 to 100 is the pit progression bar is not only calculating based upon how much progression a monster gives you. It's also calculating what percentage of the 2 floors have you killed. I think when you've reached a point like, oh, you've reached 80% of the monsters killed or 90% of them, it just ends. That's my best guess as to why that happens. Because you never see it jump like that until the very end. Which is why full clearing or clearing a ton of floor 1 is helpful. Um, Din, I don't know anybody who PvPs at all, buddy. I don't know anybody who PvPs at all. I think people have kind of abandoned that idea, which is why in the expansion they did nothing for PvP. Is there anything worth playing this season besides Spiritborn? You have a Quill Volley Spiritborn. You're itching to make a sorcerer. Is Lightning Spear garbage now? It depends on what you mean by garbage. Do you mean, is it garbage in terms of damage to relative to the Spiritborn? Absolutely. Nothing is even close to the Spiritborn except for some bugged Mighty Throw build from China or something. If you mean, can you make a sorcerer that can smash Torment 4 content? You can. So you have to answer the question for yourself. Is Lightning Spear garbage? In the grand scheme of things, in terms of the game, no, it's very good. If you compare it relative to the completely broken Spiritborn, then yes, it's garbage. If you make an alt, it's going to be way worse than your Spiritborn. That's a guarantee. Blizzard did not want it to be like this. Blizzard did a major Spiritborn nerf right before the expansion hit. We caught a lot of things in the PTR, and there were a lot of uniques that were way more powerful than what you see them as now. So all of that got really nerfed. But there are some bugs with the Spiritborn that make it do, quadrillions of damage. And some of the builds probably still are too strong. So Blizzard's going to have to fix that. See, these 90s are just too high. I need every monster to just die as I roly-poly by them. So I think we go back down. If Pit 150 requires trillions of damage to complete, then why do we consider a build that does trillions of damage to be overpowered? Because you're not supposed to be able to beat Pit 150. Pit 100 is supposed to be Pit 100 is supposed to be the end of the game. The reason why they added 50 extra pit levels is to benchmark how overpowered are some builds over the others. You're not supposed to be able to really to do over Pit 100. That's not the intention of the game. Are there enough levels to complete all 5 Paragon boards? Depends on what you mean by complete. If you mean grab every node on every board, no. If you mean grab every important node and every glyph node and every legendary node on every board, yeah, pretty much. You can get pretty much everything. You can the last couple of Paragon levels, like these last 20 Paragon levels, they do give you an increase in power, but it's nothing significant. You absolutely do not need to get to Paragon 300. If you get to Paragon 200, you have most of the value of the Paragon board. You're not missing much. This might be the sub 60. We have, boom, 57 seconds. We did it, boys. 57 seconds. You saw it here, boys. You got to 200 today? Yeah, if you're Paragon 200, you're frying. Mr. Dwayne, thank you so much for the 5 gifted, man. Appreciate you. It's Dorvis. Okay, I cleared my way, Jeremy. You're up, boss. I don't have any more monsters. Lit. All right. We're just being a roly-poly. Oh. Okay, I think I'm gonna skip the upgrades now. I got all my glyphs to whatever, 89. I don't care anymore. It's good enough. Oh, here we go. All right. If you find the portal, take it. If you find the portal, take it. OG Attorney, what's up, buddy? I'm good. How are you? Text to see. You want to join? All right. Can you add me, text to see? Yeah, I guess is there anybody else who's really strong who can insta delete 86s ish? Chud Trio wants to join. Okay. Text to see. Did you add me? Damn it. Oh yeah, I don't have shit. I don't. My elixir buffs fell off. Thank you. God, I wish they would just last for way longer. Texas, did you add me? Any chance we'll do a giveaway? Probably not, just because I don't have enough items to give away, but it'll be soon. Foreign text is you, okay. Alright, I got you. You have gear to donate? Okay. If you don't mind, hold on to it for now. We need to get Texasy in here. I accepted it. Can you request to join me? There we go. Okay, we're full for now, guys. Thank you. Just gonna try to roly-poly through it, and you guys can clear up everything. Try to find the path forward here. What makes it spread? It just says naturally every third attack throws the thunder spike, right? When you don't use the Sepazantec, which is why you need 4 charges of evade, and then you just need it to be reset. Irwining, thanks for saying that, buddy. Yeah, and the thing that does the damage is the eagle. In order to play this build, you need massive, massive CDR. You're trying to lower the CDR of your evade. You just straight up lower it. Yeah, the natural evade cooldown is 5 seconds. So you need the Thunder Spike to be cast after the first 3 rolls without hitting 0 evade charges. Am I using Fist of Fate? Yes, I am. Do I just hold the button to evade? I press it 1 million times a second with my foot pedal to get my 10,000 steps per day. I'll tell you what I definitely don't do. I didn't make a macro in Logitech G Hub to just spam it for me. That's definitely not what I did. The Game of Thrones song. I was going to say Game of Thrones had the worst ending of any show ever, but then again, Dexter exists. As long as Dexter exists, I don't think anything can top it. Dexter had the worst ending ever. A lot of people hated Lost's ending. I mean, admittedly, it wasn't great, but it wasn't nearly as bad as Dexter's. Are you saying you have to leave Texas? See, your work won't let you play? Imagine having a job and contributing to society. Okay. I just remembered a really funny joke. I wish I could tell it to you guys, but I would get canceled instantly. uh, uh, all the funniest jokes are all the inappropriate ones. uh. I guess actually it's not that bad. I mean, it's supposed to be a joke. There was I'll just tell it, whatever. If I get canceled, whatever. There was a girl, and she's like, she went to Reddit. She made a Reddit post, and she was like, "Guys, I need help. My boyfriend's being really rude." So I walked in the room, and he said, "Honey, go in the kitchen and make me a sandwich." But I'm not his slave. So I'm coming to Reddit to ask you guys for help. Can you give me, like, what's the best comeback I could have to my boyfriend the next time he says it to me? And the number one most upvoted answer was, well, the only thing to come back with is a sandwich. Oh my god. Fucking Reddit, man. God. No, people are gonna think I hate women. I don't hate women at all. It's such a funny joke. God damn it, dude. God, but I saw I laughed so hard. I laughed way harder than I should have. Oh god, that was so funny, man. The only thing to come back with is a Sam. God. Oh my god, dude. Unreal. Yeah, it's not even really a joke. It's more of just like a normal Reddit interaction. It's like how Reddit normally goes. I don't know why it ports some people out. I don't have any idea why it does that. I think it's because people like aren't in town or aren't going into the next pit instantly or something. I have no idea. Something like that. You got 18 ads in a row. Oh my god, I'm so glad I didn't say the first thing that popped into my mind. I was gonna say welcome to so and so's stream and name a different content creator, but I'm glad I didn't. You didn't get 18 ads on my channel, man. It's impossible. My ads aren't turned very high at all. Hassan, he probably runs 22 and a half minutes per ads about minute 22 and a half minutes of ads per hour too, but that's not who I was going to say. Any info for the future patch? Are they going to nerf the Spiritborn or well, they're definitely going to nerf the Spiritborn. That's what's going to happen. The only question is when. What am I expecting for PoE 2? I'm doing my very, very, very best to try to keep a level head about PoE 2. What I'm actually expecting is for it to be a super, super excellent game. But I'm really, really trying to not, like, get my hopes up. PoE 2 relative to PoE 1, the systems should be much easier to understand. So the casual should like PoE 2 a lot better because they'll actually, you know, understand what the hell is going on. But the actual gameplay, the mechanics, the boss fights are going to be supposedly significantly harder than even PoE 1. And PoE 1 already has some of the hardest boss fights. Nemo, Andromeda, Frel Jordian. I'm fat, but not as fat as the Spiritborn's damage numbers. Well, that's good, because if you were that fat, you'd be nearly dead. You'd be on your way out, my friend. Just double checking. Here's a harmony. Okay. If you were as fat as the Spiritborn's damage numbers, it would be all over. Nah, he'd just have a TV show. That is a TV show that would be wildly successful. They've had different names for it and slightly different plots, but essentially it all boils down to fat asses losing weight. They should just call it as is. Just make a new show called Fat Asses Losing Weight. Yeah, instead they call it My 500-Pound Life. Some don't even lose weight. I mean, some of them I think actually have a medical condition that's not. You don't want to make fun of somebody for something that they cannot control. But some of them are just on the Krispy Kreme diet. You must be talking about Quinn. Quinn isn't fat, is he? He's not fat at all. I just watched him jump into the freezing lake. I'm losing my voice here. Okay, a lot of people keep asking me what the XP is, so I think I'll just calculate it. Does anybody have that spreadsheet with the Paragon numbers? I'll just calculate it in 2 seconds. If I have the Excel sheet, I can calculate it in 2 seconds. People are saying 284 is halfway. Okay, I believe you, but people keep saying different numbers, different numbers, different numbers, so I think I'll just calculate it. There's a curve on Reddit. Slotty, do you have a link to that? You don't need permission. People can link links in my chat. It's pretty simple. When someone links a bad link, we just permaban them. We haven't ever had a problem with it, actually. Yeah, 50% is level 284. 284 is 50% of the way. Oh my god. I'm not even halfway done. That's actually insane. I'm not even halfway done. Wow. Yeah, it's confirmed. Yeah, 284 is your midpoint. Jeremy, you're level 268. You're almost 271. 271 is 30%. T- 284 is halfway. Okay, this should be our best time. Let's go, boys. So I'm actually not even close to halfway. Because I'm 4 levels away from halfway. Let's see here. So you're wondering. So 10%, 10% of the way is Paragon 243. 10%. So if you got to Paragon 243, you would have to do that an additional 9 times to get to 300. 9 or 10 243s is 300. Yeah, so you just got to 244, just got to 246. You are 1/10 of the way there. You got to do what you already did 9 more times. The Paragons reset each season, but remember, guys, first of all, this is only their first try. They might nerf it a little bit. They might nerf the 300 grind. Also, remember, getting Paragon 200-ish gives you almost all of the value from your Paragon board. These last 50 levels are just picking up little itty-bitty additive nodes on the Paragon boards, and it barely increases your damage at all. So, again, same thing with the pit, same thing with the Paragon. The goal is to not hit 300 Paragon for the average person, and the goal is not to hit pit 150. Yeah, the pit is slightly better XP than the Infernal Hordes, but the Infernal Hordes pay you masterworking materials, so I think the Infernal Hordes are still a better bet a lot of the time. Am I going to play Torchlight? I am going to play Torchlight. They almost always sponsor me to play the season start, and I like Torchlight. I like them, so yeah, we'll play some Torchlight for sure. Fortnite's fun, man. All right. Way too far behind to help with this one. Do Diablo and Blizzard sponsor me? Nope. I mean, sometimes they send me little gifts like this. The glowing soul stone. Do they sponsor anybody? Not to my knowledge. And if they do sponsor people, if they do spend money, they sponsor people who don't play their game. Oops. No bubble this time, boys. My bad. My bad. My bad. Like, when Diablo 4 launched, I don't know why they did this. They were trying to reach like a new audience, I guess, but they sponsored all of the titty streamers. That's why you saw all the titty streamers in the directory for a month straight or a week straight. Did I say titty streamers? I mean, that's literally like the genre of streaming, right? I didn't know it had another name. What would be the name if not titty streamers? Large breast augmentation streams. I mean, I don't know, what would you call it? The point of the stream is to show tits for single males to donate large portions of their paycheck. What would you call it? I don't know. It's titty streaming. I don't know. Doesn't have another name. Yeah, that's true. Not only the singles. DJ Saint, thanks so much for the 5 gifted. Briggsy, did I say it right? Joke's on you. I don't have a large portion of my paycheck to donate. Drixus, that is completely irrelevant. Titty streamers don't discriminate between how much money you have to give them. You just give it to them anyway. Yeah, it's an investment. You're investing a portion of your paycheck for the very real chance that you can have a parasocial relationship with this titty streamer. Unbeknownst to you, she has zero intention of ever meeting you, but as long as she can make you believe that that might be possible, her bank account is going to be skyrocketing. So you're saying there's a chance? It's so weird. It's the way that it is, man. Do I have titties? They're nowhere near good enough to be successful. I need to save up to, like, the next investment in my stream is to finally make enough money to get the implants. That way I can change categories and really start making some money. Bench is by far my best lift. So that's good. Is there any other way to boost the Paragon grind between incenses and elixirs? You can do the Realm Walkers for opals. If you calculate mathematically, the time that it takes for you to go get the opal is not worth the XP that you gain. So opals are out. And then there is also a 15% XP well in Nightmare Dungeons that lasts for an hour. That is also not worth getting. So the best way is just to, the highest XP per hour is just to keep doing the pits with just incenses and elixirs. It's weird. We were in separate instances. Use the opals. Yeah, use the opals if you have them. This is not working. Okay. Finally, are we in the same? Yeah, you might have to reset text to see something is wrong here. It's not putting us in the same pit. I don't know what's happening. But whatever's happening, I don't like it. So I'm going to apologize in advance for today is going to be a shorter stream and tomorrow is going to be very, very weird. I'm not going to be able to start streaming until probably later in the afternoon. I got to go run a bunch of errands to try to move. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys. I'll make it up to you, though. I'll make it up to you. I'll make it up to you. You sold a Keck W for 10 billion? Hell yeah. I'm pretty sure it's nap time. I'm pretty sure it's nap time. $280, huh? What do I think about Elon Musk's T150 run? Don't think anything of it. I mean, if you make the Spiritborn build that does quadrillions of damage, you can easily clear Pit 150. Pit 150 is completely useless, doesn't give you anything. There's nothing, unfortunately, I've been asking Blizzard for this since before the game came out. There's nothing competitive in the game. There's nothing worth there's no carrot on a stick. There's no awesome reward to farm for. All the best rewards and cosmetics and everything in the game are in the shop or the battle pass. So we need the incentive to play the game. Like I cannot believe that this is not a huge priority for them. In WoW, you can get the Alar mount or the Warglaves or the Thunder Fury or this, or there's so many things you can go earn. And this game has pretty much nothing worth earning. No cool titles, no cool mounts, nothing. Like absolutely nothing. Very sad, man. All right. Is anybody super strong wants to do pit 85 speeds? Anybody who hasn't gotten to play with me? Can you post your account name? Okay, the first name I saw was Chase Bank. Chase, are you strong enough to do these 85 speeds? Sent you a friend request. All right, come on in. I have to be somewhere at 3, so I guess I have to go in roughly 30 minutes. So I got another 30 minutes or so. Short stream today. Cajun, is your Spiritborn super strong? How is your character coming along? You do solo 105s in 90 seconds. That's good. I want to get this evade build as powerful as I can. So I can do whatever the highest for evade is, 90s or whatever. And I want to try to average like under 90 seconds. I would like to go faster than that if possible. This looks so boring. I mean, it's exactly what we did in Diablo 3. Just did a million greater ifs. In fact, I think I can finish masterworking this. Let's see if we can hit the miracle and hit the resolve stacks. Oh my god, we did it. We hit the 1 in 125 chance. We got it, boys. Lit. We did it, boys. We hit the 1 in 125. All right. Let's keep mowing these guys down here. So this is going to be, that was like an 80-second run. Yeah, Kueller, that's been a major problem. There's a lot of people get locked out of sending friend requests. It's weird. I don't know how their thing works, but something's definitely wrong with it. You hit 275. Nice, man. You're doing good. 284 is halfway to 300, which is pretty crazy. This is a terrible time. It's going to be 90 seconds. Maybe a little bit. Yeah, it's going to be like 96 seconds. 94-second run. Terrible. Yeah, unless you guys are absolute ultimate grinder blasters, you have a 0 chance of hitting Paragon 300. No chance. I'm not even halfway, guys. Halfway is 284. Dude, these solo runs or these group runs that keep kicking you out make me just not even want to play in groups. They keep kicking me out, man. Camel Rider, Droggy, Shinta. Thank you so much for the subs, guys. Certs Wolf, thank you for the 5 gifted. Not sure why this keeps happening. 241, I believe. What is it? 241 is 10% of 300. 10. So if you're not 241, you're not even 10% of the way. $243, okay. What's the best affix to hit on Starless Skies? What does it have? Attack. It has attack speed. It's gonna depend on your build. Attack speed, crit chance. Is it like? Yeah, exactly. Grind for the last node. Spend it on 5 string. Paragon 300 is the max. What do you get anything cool for hitting Paragon 300? You get a mount, or no, you get a mount armor. And do you get a mount too? This is the perfect map for my build. Just pulley down a hallway. You get a mount and a mount trophy. People are saying that they don't even like the mount, though. Is it just like another cat? Another different colored cat? Yeah, if it's not a fire-breathing dragon, it's garbage. You get the mount, a mount trophy, and depression. From all the wasted hours of getting to Paragon. All right. Yeah, GG's, guys. This is stupid. Might as well just do this solo. GG's, guys. Yeah, it was fun, but this is stupid as hell. There's so many ads. There shouldn't be, Jano. My ads are not turned high at all. You shouldn't be getting tons of ads. All right. Do you actually get 10? Have you ever actually gotten 10 30-second ads on a different channel? 10 30-second ads? If I went to a Twitch channel and their channel played me 10 30-second ads, I would block the creator. Not only would I unfollow, I would just straight up see if I could block them in my settings. So I'd never watch them ever again if that happened to me. Ever. Nick Merckx. Yeah, I think it is definitely very meta for all the mega streamers to turn their ads as high as possible. It's very, very meta. You want to know what we should do for science? Want on like what make an event out of it? Like next Saturday, I should turn my ads for one day as high as they can go. And then when the ad revenue comes in, we're going to look at it together and see how much we made with the highest ads possible. And then I'll gift all of it, all of the money back to you in gifted subs for your pain and suffering for the research. I need 22 and a half minutes of ads. Everybody watch me on that day. Just even if you're not even watching, just leave the stream up. Let's see how much money we make, and then I will gift all of it in gifted. I'll give it all back to you, every penny. You heard you can't go back once you adjust it higher. That is a complete lie. Whatever content creator told you that to save face. That's a complete lie. I do not believe that you can't. I don't think you can change your ads in the middle of a stream, but on the next stream you can definitely lower them. No, I'm telling you, Nitrogen. It's not. I'm probably right. I'm telling you. That's a lie. Do I ever play Fortnite on stream? I haven't. I'm getting pretty good at Fortnite, man. I'm getting pretty good. I'm in the highest rank. I'm Unreal ranked. I started playing maybe 3.5 weeks ago. Maybe a month ago at this point. I started playing a month ago with Sarah, but I'm in Unreal and I'm getting a lot better. I'm not Ninja. I'm not as good as Ninja. I'm not even close, but let me put it to you this way. If I solo queued in Fortnite and Ninja was my partner and we got put in on a 2-man team in an Unreal lobby, I would expect us to win. Like I could help him. I could follow him, I can bunker him. When he's shooting at somebody, I will shoot with him. He'll do way more damage than me because he's just fucking insane. But I could be a contributing team member with Ninja. And most people, when I see he like solo queues and he gets like a random teammate, his teammates like, even his teammates are Unreal ranked, but they can't even like follow him. They aren't even like in the fights most of the time. I can definitely stay alive and follow Ninja and at least contribute. I'm 100% sure. Yeah, Tony knows. What's up, Tony? Can I do the floss dance? I don't even know what that is. I don't think I want to know what that is. That sounds terrifying. Rax's bucket list is to play Fortnite with Ninja. It's not a bucket list item at all. Did you know I used to play with Tyler back in the Xbox Live days when we both played Halo? Tyler was a very, very, very young kid back then. If I got put on Tyler's team, I'd be like, all right, man, this is for the old school Halo days. Another thing I could do is I could be his little bitch. I could be like, all right, I've been watching you. What's your favorite setup? You want a gold hammy and a gold mammy? All right. And I'm just gonna run around and open 10,000 chests and try to find him a gold mammoth pistol. I'll just use a shitty green AR. It's fine, and then we'll win. A gold hammy and a gold mammy, which means hammer assault rifle and mammoth pistol. You don't know how I do it. You play D4 for 2 hours, then you fall asleep. Blizzard absolutely needs to massively, colossally incentivize us to play Diablo 4. They are not incentivizing us really at all. I don't have a max redirected force. I wish would make me way stronger, but no, I do not have one. Yeah, I don't even need like a perfect one. I just wish I could get a better one. I'm only at 116, which is terrible. I just wish I could get a better one. I wonder if there's like one up for like 130 for like a billion gold or something. I would buy that instantly. 58% is 116. Yeah, that's what mine is. Wish I could buy a better one for a billion gold. Or I'd even pay 2 billion for it. Or 3 billion. You got a 68%er in hordes. Wow. Amazing. Why hit for trillions when we could hit for billions? Scott, Daddy's working, okay? Guys, I'm the boss. Need the info, okay? We got sharks with freaking laser beams on their heads. Allow me to introduce my number 2 man. His name? Number 2. What a fucking stupid movie, man. It's so stupid, but it's so good at the same time. Medi, thanks for the prime. Ice Coffee, you watch me play more Diablo 4 than you do your own work? Well, that's your boss's fault for letting you watch Twitch at work. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, may I present Exhibit A? Want to buy more Rax impressions? The best impression I could ever do, I can't do it anymore. Like, my voice got too deep. I used to do the best SpongeBob you've ever heard, but I can't do it. It's impossible. Now I'm more of like a Patrick guy. I can still do Milton, and I can do Borat. I can do Milton, Borat, and Dr. Evil. Those are the 3 I've got left. No, I can't. I'm telling you, I cannot do the SpongeBob thing. I can't even begin to make the noise. That used to be my best one, but it's gone. And do Borat. When I purchased my wife, she was very nice. Very good sexy time, very strong in plow. But 2 years later, when she turned 15, she grew a very deep voice, a Borat. And now her vagina hang like sleeve of wizard. Yashimaj, this is my home, entry, please. He is my neighbor, Nursultan Tuliakbai. He is a pain in my assholes. I get the window from a glass, he must get the window from a glass. I get the step, he must have a step. I get the clock radio. He cannot afford. Very nice. He's nice. That's Borat. And then Milton is... I used to have a desk over by the window and I could see the squirrels and I said if they moved my desk one more time then I was going to quit. Hey Milton, I've had a really bad day, man. Can you do me a favor? Can you please turn down your radio? I was told I can listen to my radio at a reasonable volume between the hours of 9 and 11. If Karen's allowed to listen, then I should be allowed to listen to my radio. Has anybody seen my red swing line stapler? Those are the ones I've got left. Which one's better, Dr. Evil, Borat, or Milton? Which one do I do better of the three? Dr. Evil for sure, Milton for sure, Evil, Dr. Evil, Borat, all of them, Dr. Evil, Borat. Okay, so nobody agrees. Okay. Okay. You don't know what a Milton is? Oh my god, dude. You've never seen Office Space? Dude, that is such good news for you. Watch Office Space. It's one of the funniest movies of all time. My name is not that hard to say. Nahi Naja. Nahi Naja. Dude, that Office Space is, it's definitely one of the funniest movies ever. I have a joke. There is a chair. The chair it walk with the shoes down the street. La 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 la. The chair is walking. Borat has the godliest jokes by far. Yeah, that guy's neighbor in Office Space, he's a god too. We're going to learn how to do a not joke. So you would say, the suit is black. Not. Yes, okay. The suit is black, not. No. The suit is black. Pause. Not. The suit is black. Pause. Not. No. Edmundo Montoya. I thought it was like Inigo Montoya. Edmundo? That's not it, is it? You're talking about, that's Princess Bride, right? It is which one? Inigo Montoya or Edmundo? Inigo Montoya. That's what I thought. I was like, Edmundo? I think actually his accent is probably pretty close. It's supposed to be like a Spanish accent, but it kind of sounds like Borat. I haven't heard that in a million years. My name is Inigo Montoya. You killed my father. Prepare to die. Dude, that movie was another one that was fucking hilarious. The Princess Bride. No, Rax, that just sounded like Rob. There was a guy who worked with me, and he kept saying that his favorite movie was The Princess Bride, and he wanted me to watch it. And I was like, dude, I'm sorry, but I'm not gonna like a movie called The Princess Bride. And he said, no, 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 it's not what you think. And I go, oh yeah? He said, you think it's like a Disney princess movie, right? I go, yeah, that's exactly what it sounds like. He's like, it's not that. And I go, oh yeah, what's it about? He goes, I can't tell you, because if I tell you, you're not going to watch it. And I said, let me guess. It's about a princess bride who lost like their shining knight lover, and the movie is about him trying to find her, and then in the end he gets her and rescues her. Is that what it is? He goes, yes, that's exactly what it is, but that's exactly why I don't want to tell you. You just have to watch it. I said, I'm not watching that. I said, I'm not watching that. He goes, what do I have to get you to do to watch The Princess Bride? I said, nothing. I'm not watching that movie. So then we worked together for about a year or whatever, and then during lunch, we'd always like play little games. We'd play chess, we'd play backgammon, we'd play poker just for fun. And we'd always make little bets, and I just would regularly just crush him and everything. And one of the bets he made is I have to watch The Princess Bride. And I'm like, well, I mean, I beat you in everything anyways, so let's go ahead and bet. And wouldn't you know it, that's the one time he won. He's like, aha, okay, you have 1 week to watch The Princess Bride. And I said, okay, I will watch The Princess Bride. So I got it, and I sat down, and I started watching it. I watched like 10 minutes of it. I'm like, oh, okay. This movie actually isn't what I thought it was going to be. Oh, this movie is awesome. And then at the end of it, I just absolutely loved it. I'm like, okay, yeah, I should have listened to you. My bad. He's like, I told you, it's like the greatest movie ever. Yeah, that if you haven't seen The Princess Bride, if you're one of those people who's like, that sounds like a stupid Disney movie. It's not a Disney movie. It's like Office Space. It's like Monty Python. Everything, everybody gets roasted about everything all the time. It's very, very funny. It's a 9.5 out of 10. Super, super funny movie. Is Last Epoch any good? Yeah, it is. Fun game. It's a good game. Watch it on the TD stream. We should. Guys, we're going to watch Princess Bride. And by the way, I can be your Princess Bride for the low price of half of your 2 weeks' salary. TD streaming is where it's at. Net or gross? You already know the answer to that, Neela. We're going for the jugular. We want as much money as possible. All right, guys, I gotta go do boring real life stuff. This is a very short stream. It was only 3 hours and 10 minutes. That is completely unacceptable. But I will make it up to you soon, I promise. But I've got to go do adult stuff, which is annoying. Tomorrow I will also start late. So tomorrow's also going to be weird, but then we should be back to normal after that, and I will make it up to you. Let's raid Chronix. I haven't raided Chronix in a long time. Okay, guys, F in the chat for having to do real life stuff, but I will make it up to you. Maybe I can get Sarah to stream Fortnite later and you can watch us play Fortnite or something. Yeah, I have to wear an elbow pad because my ulnar nerve doesn't work in my right arm, and the elbow pad blocks some of the damage from my arm sitting on an armrest. This is a medical grade spider egg elbow pad that I have to wear so I can, I don't know, live. Have an amazing night, guys. Say hi to Chronix, and we go again tomorrow. I'll be starting a little bit late tomorrow. I apologize. Then we'll get back to normal. Good night, guys.